Absolutely. Drew Titan, Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBT. This is the Paper Excellence Podcast. Let us go. Smash the like button, like and share the video. I'd really appreciate it. Let's get up in the algorithm. Only the supporters can help us do that. Let's not rely on others to do that. Let's have a conversation. This is something that someone brought to my attention. It's actually a young lady. She voiced her, I'd say her aggravation about this topic, and she inspired me to talk about this. She doesn't partake in the, in the chat, but she listens to me. And she said, you know what you should talk about? And I said, what? And she said, well, she's a business owner. And she when I say she's a business owner, she's a legitimate business owner. Legitimate. Like she has employees. She pays overhead and all kinds of stuff. You know what I mean? She has to pay insurance and all that stuff. Legitimately got it out the mud. She came into some money. Instead of just, spending it in all directions, she opened up a business, and it took about 6 years to get it off the ground. And now she has employees that she's in charge of, and, all kinds of things. And I'm like, babe, do you ever get any rest? She says, I can rest when I'm dead. So when you apply the term boss chick, I can apply it to her. She still has found time to be a full-time mother and everything else, and a full-time wife. But that's another topic. But she's actually out here. I consider her a boss chick. So they do exist. But what got her aggravated is she feels like she's hustling backwards sometimes. And I said, why is that? She says, well, she just gotten to know what's going on with social media based off the things that I've told her, the things that she's investigated. And she's too far deep into her conventional business to just stop and do a YouTube or Instagram. But she says, I wouldn't make any money, because my heart wouldn't be in doing what these ladies are doing. I'm like, well, what are you talking about? She says, well, first of all, I'm a mother. That's number one. Number two, I'm married. And don't nobody want to hear me talking about the trucking industry or whatever. They want to see what I'm holding from the waist down. I'm like, excuse me? She says, yeah. I won't be making any money on social media unless I'm twerking. It's like these girls get all the attention. They make all the money. Some of these chicks are, look, there's some chicks that I've seen. When you go to their page and they got like 1.5 or 2.4 million followers, brands are reaching out to them. These ladies some of these ladies are making a strong double figures or six figures a month. And they're not doing half the work. Her day running her business is legitimately almost 16 hours a day. And she feels slated. Now, my question to the public is, and to some of the ladies are, should she feel slated? Are the twerkers working smarter, not harder? And there were some things that I had to tell her, look, well, let me do this roll call first. The beautiful love is the word. Speaking of boss women, love is the word, is a boss. Todd Swindle, y'all must have forgot. T. Berry, Mind of Mansa Musa, Rod Neal, Sam Mack, Shaquilla Fields, Night Train, Darius Ewing, Chilltown Majors, Lamont Griffin, Young Hollywood, 704 Joe. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Young Hollywood, the noise combo got you starving, right? Hell yeah. King Corleone in the building, phenomenal Mexican, PM, salute. So let's talk about it. I had to explain to her, well, when you're a business owner, it could seem thankless. Peter the Great, salute. It could seem thankless, and I understand that. It could definitely seem thankless. I understand. A bulk of the, Andre Jones, I'm sorry to hear that, brother. I'm sorry to hear that, brother. Damn. That's never good. I'm sorry to hear that, brother. Goodness. And salute to you, Peter the Great. Salute to you. Salute to you. Use your education for what it's for and work smarter, not harder. Now, I told Shorty, don't regret what you've done, what you've accomplished. It took her 6, almost 7 years to start her business. And she's very successful. She's in the black. She's no longer in the red. And I told her that's a feat in itself. You know what I mean? You said Benjamin Crump is your lawyer, Andre Jones? What state did this happen in? Is it in the news? If it's in the news, share the article, please, so we can all get educated about this unfortunate thing you're going through. My God. What state is it in? If there's any media in reference to what you're going through, please share it so I can pin it. And prayers to you and your family, brother. That's awful. That's awful. I'm so sorry you're going through that. Kane, what up? Phoenix, Arizona. I got family in Phoenix. Last Saturday. Is there a let me take a sidebar and if you got an article or something so we can be informed about what you're going through, brother, feel free to post the article. That is horrible, brother. I'm sorry you're going through that. That is horrible. Horrible. Jeez. So sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry that your family's going through that. Shogun, salute. Young Abel, what's going on? Yeah, so Amani Jackson. Okay. Amani Jackson, okay. Yeah, I know Phenomenal Mexican. I know not everything makes the news. I mean, if I told you half the stuff that happens in New York that don't make the news, Jesus Christ. Yeah, a lot of stuff. Yeah, man, it's crazy. It's crazy out here. But please keep us informed, Andre. Much love to you, brother. Oof. Jeez Louise. All right. Well, keep us posted on that, good brother. I don't like to hear news about that. That's horrible. Sorry, bro. Oh, hey. So I had to tell my friend, I said, look, don't feel slated because she started a business and she's in the black right now. Yeah, and if y'all don't know what that means is when you're in the red, that's bad. And the average business, a conventional business, it fails within the first 3 to 4 years. Or they'll be in the red for a long time. In the red means you're not really making a profit. You know, I've known some people, no doubt, Andre, some people, they'll be in the red for a few years, and if they have a conventional business, the International Quiet Storm in the building, salute. 88 Sports Talk, salute. They'll literally be sleeping in their place of business. They give up their homes and everything, and they're living where they are literally living where they work. So it's a sacrifice, but she didn't have to do that. She had a husband who also worked a conventional job, who supported her in her endeavors, and they started a business, and now they work the business full time, and it worked out. And they're in the red, they're in the black right now. Jared, salute. Queen, salute. And they're in the black. They're now seeing income, and like I said, they have employees, and it's working out. But you know, she got on social media and got kind of bent out of shape because she was like, you know, I'm built like a lot of these chicks. I could go on here and start twerking and make millions of dollars. But I said, you know, you're educated, and not to say that these women aren't, but you didn't have to do that. And this sort of thing in our era, because she's my age, the Audacity Podcast, salute. That sort of thing was frowned upon. You know, I was supposed to, y'all, go to your you use your education. Use your education to get what you want. That thing was frowned upon. That sort of thing was frowned upon. Isaiah W. Salute. So you need to do that. And, she was like, yeah, it's just a thought in my mind. She feels kind of slated because, these chicks are working smarter, not harder. But I said, you know what? Here's the deal. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. You have a business that you've brought up out the mud. That's what you have. You got brains, and you put a lot of brawn into that work. And, God willing, 20 years from now, 25 years from now, you got something that you can pass down to your kids. And hopefully it'll be running itself, and hopefully it'll still be around. The Audacity Podcast, salute if I missed you, good brother. And you can age and still run the business. Jeff Spark in the building, salute. These women twerking online, they have a window of maybe a decade where hopefully they've generated enough revenue that they can get out and have their money working for them. They need youth on their side. They need to stay in shape. That's also work. And I have to remind her, like how I talked to y'all about the YouTubers that are hating on other YouTubers and stuff. But it's like, how does this guy have 100,000 subs and hating on the guy with 8,000, 4,000, 1,000 subs? How does that work? And I tell you that people never count their own blessings. When you're minding other people's business, you ignore your own and you miss your own blessings. And I know it might be annoying. You're like, man, how does that person, Amina, salute, how does that person have all of these followers? And how does this person do this? And how does this person do that? And when you're so worried about that other person, you're not worried about what you've accomplished and how you can make yourself better. You're not going to make yourself better by minding other people's business. I had to tell her that. And you see, she's a friend of mine. And I only know one way to tell you, and that's the truth. And she said, you know what? Thank you. I needed to hear that. Because we're human. Sometimes you do second think yourself, and you do wonder if you're doing the right thing. You do wonder if everything you're doing, is it worth it? Sometimes you need to have a pep talk. That's why I named the show what I named it. Nobody's perfect. But sometimes you need that assurance. You need that assurance. Everybody does, and that's okay. We're human. And I had to let her know, you did not make the wrong decision. I said, you started your business when? 2000 what? And when did you first see her? I said, do you remember calling me on the phone, say, yo, I made my first profit. I paid off all the loans. I am no longer in the red. As of last month, I'm officially in the black. So now that money I was paying here, here, and here, we get to keep it. How much was it? I said, you remember when you did the books and after you made off the last payment, you were so happy to tell me that you were finally seeing a profit of $2,500 after you done paid off the insurance, after you done paid all your employees. You took home $2,500 that first month, and you was crying over the phone, and your husband was crying over the phone. Remember that? And then it's become exponential. Went from 2,500, 2,000, 25, 2,000, 25, 4,000, 5,000, and now they're really seeing a profit. Now look at you. Now you're actually ahead on your mortgage. You actually own the family van but paying a note on a luxury car. You understand? You know what it's like to be 5 months ahead on your mortgage? In this economy, that's unheard of for some people. Teach, what's going on? And I said, and you really sat on Instagram and got annoyed at some big booty chick with a BBL, and you saw she had 3.4 million followers, and all she doing is walking with some yoga pants on. And then the only reason why, I got it, Phenomenal Mexican. I got it. I see it. I have it pulled up over here. And the only reason why, it caught her eye was because people started talking about social media and how much money. She didn't know that there was a lot of money in social media. She asked me about Jake Paul. I said, oh yeah, he was a YouTuber. She said, that's why he's famous? I said, yeah, I don't get it, but he's a celebrity now. But I said, he makes millions of dollars a month on YouTube. She's like, excuse me? I said, that black kid, Kai Cenat, I don't get it. I don't know why he's famous. That kid makes damn near millions of dollars a month on YouTube. He's a multi-millionaire on YouTube for just doing stuff. I don't know. This past 4th of July, he had a whole bunch of fireworks and his boy set it off in his bedroom. I don't get it, but it is what it is. I'm talking right now on YouTube. I got 3 channels. I make a little bit of change. I showed her my YouTube studio. I said, this plus this equals this. I'm not rich, but, I paid off some bills. And she said, wait a minute. She said some weird things like, yeah, I could drive my truck in a bikini. And, pause, that's my friend and she's married, but she's very shapely. And I said, yeah, you could have had one truck and been gassing up the truck in a bikini and a thong up your behind and just driving around, just talking with your D cups bouncing around, and you'd have had 1 million followers and you'd have been in the black for a long time. And she said, oh my God, I did all this work. And I said, whoa, 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 but you did it right. Because I said, you know what's going to happen? And she's my age, mind you. She's blessed. But I said, by the time you're 55, your face is going to be a little different looking. You're going to need a little more makeup. And who the hell wants to look at a 55-year-old trucker with a bikini top? I mean, there's some freaks that's going to want to do that. But do you want to do that? And you're a mother? Really think about it. That's what you went to school for? Pinball was good. Showtime Major, salute. Is that what you want to be known for? And she says, you're right. I said, these chicks took a shortcut. Don't count their blessings. Maybe they're stupid. Maybe they're uneducated. You don't know. But outside of using that shape that they got, what else could they do? Maybe they could do something different. Maybe they couldn't. But God blessed them in a certain way. Don't look at their blessings and say, why can't I get blessed like that? You have a whole business, and in 3.5 years, you're in the black. What about that? So these boss chicks, these real boss chicks, some of them second think what it is. And I told her, I said, look, the way you did it is right by you. The way these chicks are doing it, I'm not even going to tell them, Kenneth, what up? I'm not even, and I appreciate that. I'm not even going to tell them that they did it the wrong way. Think about it. Every NBA, NFL, Major League Baseball player, professional bowler, boxer, think about it, man. If they weren't running with a football or hitting a baseball, what would they be doing? Some of these brothers and sisters can't do anything else. Some of them are not good at anything. Seriously. The baby bull, Juan Diaz. Remember him? Fought Juan Manuel Marquez in 2 fights. Classic fights. You know why you don't see him anymore? He made a couple of $1 million and got out the game. You know why? Do you know he was a law degree? He has a law degree. Did you know that? That was one of the marketing points on HBO when he was an HBO fighter. He was pursuing law. Did you know that? Now, I don't know if he went and I think he got his degree. But mess around, he might be a lawyer somewhere. He paid for his condo, my brother, salute. He paid for his education through boxing and got in and out. Y'all remember him? Young Abel, you remember that? He got in and out. That Marquez fight, he said, F this. I don't want to do this for a living. I might be talking funny 10 years from now because of this fight. You know what? I got my couple of $1 million. Let me go be a lawyer now. And he's probably doing that. I have to check it out. I would love to talk to him. He wasn't a bad fighter. What about Calvin Brock, the boxing banker? He was a banker by trade. He was educated. I don't recall seeing him after the Klitschko loss, but he probably said, F this. I don't want to do this again. I don't want to do this anymore. I made a couple of million. Let me get out of here. Go back to banking. Don't ever base your blessings off of what other people are doing. I said, man, those chicks are probably twerking because that's all they know how to do. Probably. I know there was a school teacher, a white chick, who stopped being a school teacher because she was a better people like looking at her behind, walking around in yoga pants on Instagram. So she had a bunch of endorsers, and I don't remember her name, but she had like 10 million followers worldwide. So I know she's getting paper, and she used to be a school teacher. Got out of that. Now let me ask you a question. Who wants to be a school teacher in this environment with these kids? Horrible. Horrible. So I told her, count your blessings. You're blessed. You did it your way. Now these chicks are doing it their way, but don't compare what they do to you because they couldn't do what you do. And here's the thing. And I'm not being dirty because that's my friend. Off the eye test, she could definitely do what these chicks do. She's stacked. She is. But I said, you're a mother. Now watch this. I did tell her a lot of those chicks are mothers. And their kids got to go to school knowing that their moms do that. Who would you rather be? I'm just asking you. Who would you rather be? So it wasn't only her. She got some employees that are women. And they were saying, man, I might be in the wrong line of work myself. Sometimes I just want to, pull these underwears up her behind. The shorty said she want to pull the underwears up her behind and just shake it for the camera for a couple of thousand. Now, mind you, y'all, these are educated women doing this. I mean, that's your plan? That's the alternative? Don't do that. Brother Code, salute. That's what you're considering? Y'all remember when Michelle Joy Phelps was talking on during the pandemic? While the YouTubers were making money, all the journalists that were getting laid off because of the pandemic, because there was no boxing, all the journalists that had to figure out what to do with their lives, they were mad at the YouTubers. Oh, I have a degree in journalism, and people are going over there to talk to them. And remember what Michelle Joy Phelps said? Remember what she said? I might as well just take my top off and start an OnlyFans or whatever she did, whatever she said. And here's the funny part. She actually went and did it. ATL and M is boxing, my brother in the building. Salute. Good to see you. She really did it. I saw the pictures. I said, who's that? Homie was like, yeah, it's Michelle Joy Phelps. So, oh, she really did that. Oh, okay. When all else fails, why do some women turn to that? And I told her, I said, you want to be that chick? She's like, nah. I said, yeah, you got kids. They're teenagers. I don't care if you think you can hit a lick. I am legend in the building. Salute, good brother. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you think you can hit a lick for 10 racks in a month. One of your kids' friends are going to see that. Is this your mama? What do you think that Keke Palmer thing was about? And by the way, I might talk about her on Friday. No, on Wednesday. Because I heard she got back with her her ex-man. Here, guess who won that? But I might talk about that on Wednesday. Got back with him, didn't you? Wow. How's that for a boss chick? You brought her home, ATL? That's what's up, brother. All right. Walt, man, salute. You know, you can't monitor other people's blessings. People do what they do. Yeah, Sam Mac, you remember that? When all else fails, they just get naked, don't they? Start twerking, don't they? But what about the boss chicks? Do they feel slated? Because my homegirl, Mr. Shelton, what's good? My homegirl felt slated, and I had to not talk off the ledge. She was just like talking herself into an unnecessary rut. I said, wait, what are you complaining about exactly? Well, because these girls making tens of thousands of dollars, and I'm built just like them. I'm like, you're also married, unlike them. Hello, wait a minute.
Whoa!
She said, I'm built just like them. I said, well, you married unlike them. I am legend. Yeah, my knee feels like crap, bro. It feels like crap. I'm gonna have to take something for this as soon as I'm done with this live stream. ATL, she's doing great, man. That's awesome, good brother. That's awesome. Yes, sir. We love good news, man. So you see, I had to remind this woman. I said, you gotta understand, a lot of this internet stuff is fake. A lot of it is fake. When I say fake, that's why I made it a business. I wanted to show my face so you can see I'm just a real person. I'm not super duper rich. I'm just a guy that loves the sport. You know what I'm saying? When you see these people shining on social media, it may not be real. It may not be real. And she got caught up. She's a novice on social media. I said, hold on. And I took her to some pages. I said, look at this chick. She got 137,000 followers, whatever. First of all, you don't know if she's profitable, but let's look at her pictures. And all the pictures was of this woman with her snatched waist and her butt out. And I said, I'm going to guarantee you something. Well, not a guarantee. I said, there's a 80% chance as we're scrolling, we're going to see a child. And she said, what? I said, watch. I said, just scroll. She scrolled. And I said, just stop if you see a child. Any child, from a baby to a toddler to a teenager. And she said, oh my God. And she showed me. And of course, this chick, every picture, she got the butt out, or she's walking on the beach with some music, and she's twerking and got the phone. And then you scroll. And then here's hugged up with a little boy, my heart. Little boy about 12 years old. And I'm like, you see what I'm talking about? And I went on the picture, that was her son. I said, what don't you see? His daddy. What else don't you see? A wedding ring. But here's what you're gonna assume. I said, what are you thinking right now? You think that little boy ain't gonna go to school and one of his dirty friends or his friend's parent, father or uncle sees you? What happens when this woman goes to open school night? You think somebody's not gonna recognize? She has 137,000 followers. You think someone's not gonna recognize her? It gets out. Hey man, let's go back to the Keke Palmer shit, because we're gonna revisit that probably this Wednesday. I heard that they're getting back together. Now here's the thing. Y'all remember what my thing was with that? She shows up to the Usher concert with a thong on. Do you remember what he said? Now, y'all remember what he said? Now tell me what he said and what the woman heard. What did he say and then what women heard? And I'm going to tell you how much they contradict themselves. Y'all remember what he said? What did he say that got women in an uproar? He didn't even say anything wrong. He made a statement which was true, and I agree with it. Do you remember exactly what he said? What did he say? Y'all remember? Nah, I Am Legend, he didn't say. That's what he said. That's what he said. But you're a mother, though. That's what he said. And what did women do? What did women do? Oh, she's a boss. She's a breadwinner. She can do what she wants. Who does he think he is? The mother of a child. He didn't say, how dare you step out on me? The issue was never Usher. He never said anything about Usher. It was about how she went out dressed. He said, you're a mother, though, which means he was talking about the welfare of the child. He didn't say, how could you do me dirty like that? It was not about him. He said, you're a mother, though, not a wife, not my girlfriend. He said, you're a mother, though. That's what he said. And these chicks went crazy. Salute, Tay-Tay. Salute, Stormy. Great live. If y'all miss Nerds on Culture, go watch it. We did some reminiscing over there, boy. The general came through. We did some reminiscing over there. He said, but you're a mother, though. And these chicks went all around the world with it. She's a boss chick. She's the breadwinner. She could do what she wants. All of these things that when Kevin Samuels, when the Godfather said, you date a high-value man, can you deal with him having a side chick? Remember when he said that? And these chicks was like, Wait a minute. Can you handle him being at work for 18 hours out of a day? Can you handle him not being as romantic because he has to keep the mansion running and the lights on? Can you handle that? And he went on about how chicks want Superman. He has to make all the money in the world, but have all the time in the world to be romantic with her. And only her. And only her. And women didn't like that conversation. Remember that? Now it's cool. It's cool. You don't have to like it. But what he was saying is that sometimes, dealing with a high-value man, a next chick might have to pick up where you lack. That might be something you have to deal with. You don't have to, but he said that's a reality with high-value men. Some, not all, some. And chicks went crazy, right? But this brother was supposed to put up with the mother of his child going to an Usher concert in a thong. And he didn't even put it on. He didn't even say, how could you do this to me? He said, you're a mother. That's what he said. Jay Williams, what up? Word, young Hollywood, but she's 23. This is what I'm talking about. So in a split second, these chicks behave like the men that they say they hate. You see what I'm talking about? In a split second, I said, no one's catching this but me. No one picked up that he wasn't talking about that he wasn't talking about him being disrespected. He was talking about the welfare of their child. No one picked that up. Don't matter, because she went back. You know why? What man is going to tolerate her in that behavior? And what did KS say? Did he not say you only get as the only type of man you're eligible for is your baby daddy? That's it. What other high-value man is going to put up with that? Nobody. You only get as good as your baby daddy. And she went back, according to the news. I'm investigating some more. It might not be accurate, but Mark Wunderlich, salute. But this is what I'm talking about. In a split second, they turn into the men that they say they hate. I said, I swear to God, Kevin Samuels just talking about high-value men having money and having options. And are they prepared to deal with a man if he goes on a business trip and gets a little tail on the side? And then, but he's still keeping the lights on and taking care of everything else. He ain't bringing no babies home. He ain't, no chicks calling your phone. He went on a business trip and got it wet and pulled on a couple of times. And then he came home to you and you don't know nothing about it. You can handle that? Let's say you found out. Can you handle that? Okay, cool. But this brother was supposed to put up with her running around in a thong at an Usher concert. And if she can do that and stand on it and then do a song with Usher, what else is she doing? I'm sorry, she's the breadwinner, right? She's the A side in this matchup, right? She's the boss chick, right? So he had to put up with it, because I heard chicks saying like that, oh, he need to put up with it because she could do what she wants. She could go wherever she wants. She could do whatever. And blah, 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 blah. He get out the car. He's holding the baby. Okay. So if he got to put up with that, y'all don't want to put up with a high value man doing what he do? Stop it. Stop it. I am legend in that. Mark Wonderlick, salute. I am legend in that super chat, salute, brother. He said, when now always screaming, they boss, when all they do is show their ass online. Are you a boss or a prostitute? Just be honest, women. And this is what I'm talking about. J-Man, salute. This is what I'm talking about. So when my homegirl scrolled down and she stopped on that picture, I said, now, could you really do what she does? Because a lot of these chicks, what you're not knowing, you don't know, a lot of these chicks are single mothers. And they're doing this for bread. And here you are, a owner of a trucking company. You got like 8 trucks on the road. You got a few employees. Everybody's happy. You're in the black business-wise. You've done things your way, the right way. And I'm not saying that these chicks online are doing it the wrong way. They doing what works for them. But you could sleep at night, because when you're 60 years old with your husband, now your kids could run the business. You could kind of retire while they're running it and everything's cool. You ain't got to worry about your kids saying, Mom, I'm in school and these dudes keep pulling up old videos of you twerking. You ain't got to worry about your son trying to pick a woman that's either just like you or he hates women so much because of you. Either you want a woman like your mom, I'm talking about behavioral, as far as behavior is concerned, either you want that or you want things the furthest from your mom if you didn't like her. And a lot of these young men, they're going to grow up hating their mother. Can you imagine? Keke Palmer's child, when they get older, did they have a girl or a boy? I think they have a boy, right? Her ass out at the Usher concert. And Usher has a reputation himself. I understand he got herpes and all that. That is going to come up in that kid's future at one point. Yo, who's your mama? Keke Palmer. Who's your mama? Boss. Who's your mama? Keke Palmer. Yeah, my dad used his palm on her, palm her, boss. Only took a minute like Rice, went to the bathroom, shook dice. I got boss, don't play with me. That boy got to listen to that. I'm telling you it's going to come up. When he's about 10, 12 years old, when his emotions are all over the place, and then here come the kid in school. This your mom with her butt out? Years ago with that. Don't Usher got herpes? Your mom slept with Usher. Is Usher really your dad? Why aren't your parents married? See? But I'm looking at these twerkers talking about, well, you know, I've seen this guy on the show ask, light eye, salute. He said, yeah, what happens if your kids really cry about you showing your naked behind on social media? You know what that woman said? They can cry in the Mercedes. That's what she said. And they will argue those kids down when they say, Mommy, why'd you do that? You didn't need to do that. Because now I got to go to school. I got to go to work. And be like, ain't your mom's butt shake 2000? Is this her? Is this her? What's mom going to say? Look at the car outside. Look at the house we live in. And you're complaining? Yeah. Because this means nothing. I'm going to school and getting bullied. I'm ready to slit my wrist. This is why I'm depressed all the time. This is why I'm on meds. All this because you didn't want to get a conventional job? Or I mean, what? I don't need this stuff. I don't drive that car outside. It was for you. Just like you didn't choose to get married. It's because of you. You don't have a good that child don't have a good relationship with the father. I played for you that. Remember, I played that. What's that black chick? I think she's French Canadian or something. And she was. It's the craziest. I showed my homegirl that I forget what her name is. But she looked at it and like, what is she doing? I said, I don't know. But she has 1 million followers in a big old mansion in Canada. And look at this. And she's a mother. Do you want to do this? And she said, no. I said, all right, please shut up and run your trucking company. Damn. This works for her because I'm looking at this woman and I'm like, she's an idiot, but God don't want her to starve. So I would like for her to make all the money she can being an idiot. Social media allows idiots to become profitable because when idiots weren't profitable, you know what they were doing in New York? Wandering the damn streets. They're not like mentally incapacitated. They're just dumb. Just walk around. I don't know. Now you could do. I don't know. Online to make millions of dollars. Cool. Thank God for social media, right? Don't count their blessings. Worried about you. Damn. I had to give her a pep talk. Like, yo, look at what you've built. Look at this house. You got, 9 trucks making long distance deliveries? About 12 employees? You're winning. Damn. She's worried about some damn twerker. What's that chick's name? Let me see. What the hell? What is it? I know she's on YouTube. I covered it before. I was like, what is wrong with this? Here it is. Bro. Here it is, y'all. Here it is. Here it is. Y'all remember this? Fair use, y'all. Look, y'all remember this?
So good. That was good. Coconut. Fire. Ice cream. So good. Yes, yes, yes. Gang, gang. Yeah, strong woman. Yeah, strong woman. Travis. Money gun. I got your name. Wow, a lot of gifts. Be you. Ooh. Hee-haw. Yes. You got me feeling like a cowgirl. Let me right in your tongue. Huh? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, thank you, baby. This is so cute. That was good. Eliminate. Gang, gang. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, strong woman. Ice cream so good. Yes, popcorn. Ice cream so good. Ice cream so good. Balloon. Balloon.
Oh my. What the? Please.
Stupid butts.
Now look, I'm not.
Whoa! What the that's kind of pretty before it gets started, ain't it? Oh, Froggy when he courting, he did ride Crambo. Froggy when he courting, he did ride Crambo.
What?
Stupid butts.
Yo. If you had to explain what the hell that was, can you? How do you explain that? Someone comes up to you and says, well, what does she do? How do you explain it? What you just saw, how do you explain it? Go ahead, try, please try. Well, she says, she slurps and says strong black woman, and she has blonde hair. How do you explain that in words? Can anyone do it? I can't. What?
What? What the fuck?
By the way, she does pornography at one point, and somebody got a hold of her naked pictures and shared them online, and she was threatening to sue them. And she's a single mother, by the way. She's a single mother. Now, I don't know what the hell she's doing it. I don't know what she's doing. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. All right. Put this into words, y'all. Tell me what this is.
Ice cream so good. That was good. Coconut. Fire. Ice cream so good. Yes. Gang. Yeah, strong woman. Yeah, strong woman. Travis, money gun. I got your name. Wow, a lot of gifts for you. Ooh. Hee-haw, yes. You got me for like a cowgirl. Let me right at your tongue. Ooh. Oh, thank you, baby. This is so cute. That was good. Eliminate. Gang. Yes. Yeah, strong woman. Ice cream so good. Yes, popcorn. Ice cream so good. Balloon. Pop, amazing. Oh, thank you, baby. You got me feel like a queen. Dina, money gun. I got your name. Wow, a lot of gifts for you.
Theo, salute. You ever seen this, Theo? I mean, this is a glorified minstrel show. I couldn't explain what the hell, I've tried to be like, yo, have you seen that chick? And when I know what I'm looking at, but I'm trying to explain, they'll be like, well, what chick? And I'm trying to explain that. I can't explain it. And I'm very articulate. Well, it's the thing with this blonde haired chick, and she got long nails, and she's saying she's a strong black woman, but slurping at the camera because people are sending her sunglasses. They're like, then they look at me like, have you had a stroke? Nah, man. Miles Morales, who's that? What? There's a kid named Miles Morales, like as in Spider-Man. Are people donating to him? You know what, man? What? Okay, let's go to Google. This chick's name is Pinky Doll. I need to know who the hell she is so I could freaking avoid her. Miles Morales. NPC. This is him? All right, y'all. I can't, bro. I can't. All right. This is him.
Hey, thanks for the gummies. Hey, fuck nigga, what you said? What you said, fuck nigga? Hey, what you said, fuck nigga? You said don't stoop to that low. What you said, fuck nigga? Hey, come here. Nigga can't just be on some nerdy shit, bro. I'm just trying to be a nerd in fucking peace, nigga. God damn.
Can I tell y'all something? Back in the day, you see, kids like that, they didn't leave the house unless they were going to school and coming home. Now, you give them a cell phone. El Hitman, salute. You give them a cell phone. And they can get online and beg for super chats. And they're going to get money too. They're going to get money somehow. Because there's a group of people that identify with that crap. And on the male side, this is called boss chicks versus twerkers. Because, you know, my homegirl, who's now making a strong 6 figures, was second thinking her career choice by looking at these smuts on Instagram. And this chick, Pinky Doll, that's her name. But on the male side of things, you know, I work hard for my 6 figures. It's blood money. I gotta like be at work a certain amount of time and deal with passengers and all kinds of stuff. I can make the money. My ribs ain't touching. I'm not broke, but damn, I gotta, you know, I gotta put that work in, right? And then there's this kid. That'll probably see more in a month than I'll see in a month. And I'm trying to retire and all that. And it makes you wonder, am I in the wrong line of work? What the hell? Now I partake in social media and I make some money. But goddamn. Huh? I ain't on that type of time. Yeah, El Hitman X, definitely. So I'm wondering, do conventional business owners, because you know what? I put in boss chick in the Google search engine. I went to a boss chick page on Instagram, and it had about, let me see how many followers it had. Had 13.5 thousand followers, 66 posts. Boss chicks. It's not even verified. But there's women with their butts out, millions of followers. Millions of followers, hundreds of thousands of followers. And these are chicks that do everything from doing hair to, owning a trucking company. They own real businesses. There's a such thing as a boss chick. We're not talking about the results of being a boss chick. We're talking about women who got on their grind and they own their own conventional business and they're making money at it. And that's something to be proud of. Whether you're male or female, that's something to be proud of. This is America. Capitalism at its finest. So I applaud males and females, especially women. It can be a little difficult for women to own a conventional business. I'll give you that. But then when they look to their left and they look to their right and they see a bunch of twerkers, while you out here balancing books, paying employees, losing sleep, putting your social life aside because you're putting your business first. We're not talking about the results of being a boss chick. That's another show. We're talking about the price you pay for being a boss chick. Because you pay a price. You sacrifice your social life. You sacrifice going out and turning up. You sacrifice relationships. You sacrifice friends and family. You might sacrifice getting married and having a husband. You sacrifice. You might sacrifice that. And the result is, hopefully, you have a thriving business and you're living in a home that you want, that you can own and you can afford, and you're driving something that you can afford. And hopefully, you're blessed enough that you can pursue your personal life once your business is a well-oiled machine. Hopefully, I hope that for women that they own their conventional businesses, I hope that for you. It's going to be a little difficult, but I hope that you accomplish that and you achieve that. You understand? I don't want y'all to fail at it. The problem is certain women don't know when you pay that price, you can't have all of those things. You have to sacrifice something. Same thing with men. But while you're sacrificing, what I don't want the boss chicks to do is to look to your left and see a bunch of twerkers that are making more money or just as much money as you, and they're single moms, and they're getting all the looks and all the praise on social media, and they're driving these cars and getting these condos and homes, and they're going on these lavish trips because it might be fake. And if it's real, what comes with that? What's the price that comes with that? Like I said, a lot of them are single parents. And what's the price that comes with that? What do you think comes with that? Mom, I'm going to school and these people keep showing me, they keep texting me pictures of you and your butt out. Well, you got a Bentley. You drove to school in a Bentley. So I don't know what they're laughing at. You don't get it. You don't get it. You did it because it was an easy way for you. You didn't pay the price that the woman that owns a trucking company paid. You didn't pay that same price. If that's what you want to do, how about sacrifice? Don't sacrifice kids and family at it, your family name and stuff. This is like ridiculous. Exactly, Kane. Some people, what they say in what was that Steven Seagal movie when he was fighting all the West Indians, all the Jamaicans? He said, "Stop the blood clot crying. Everybody want to go to heaven, but no one want dead." I said, that's a bar right there. You want to go to heaven, but you don't want to die. You got to die first, man. What you mean? You want to swim and not get wet. Don't make sense. You understand what I'm saying? You can have it all business-wise, but you're going to have to sacrifice some things. But I don't want the boss chicks to look at the twerkers and make a comparison. Because I'm not saying you're better than the twerkers. And I'm not saying the twerkers are better than you. I'm saying they made a choice. Don't look at them and say, why can't I have what they're having? Because A, a lot of it is fake, and B, they've paid a price. And when I made my homegirl scroll down and I said, stop when you see a child. She said, what do you mean? I said, just keep scrolling. I'm going to pick up I picked a random twerking girl with like 100,000 followers, I said, just scroll. If you see a kid, let me know. She said, oh, wait a minute. And I looked, I said, oh yeah. 10-year-old boy. In every picture, his mama's out in a thong with a big old butt, with her girlfriends with big old butts, and they on the beach and they running and whatever. And then you're scrolling down. Now imagine a pervert, not even a pervert, just a dude getting his rocks off looking at that. Oh man, she nice, she nice, she nice, she nice. Wait a minute. What does that do? What is she doing with that little boy? Why does that little boy look like her? Doesn't that kind of like ruin it for you? Man. And you know, she probably ruined it for herself, because you know what? Let me tell you how those chicks shoot themselves in the foot. That millionaire may have just been about to send you that DM and fly you out. And then he sees a kid, deal breaker. Thank you for warning me. You see that? You ever thought of that? You ever thought of that? See what I mean? This is real stuff. So is there such thing as a boss chick? Absolutely. We're not talking about their lifestyle, and we're just talking about, is there such thing? Yes. But what I don't want the boss chicks to do is second think themselves when they look at a twerker making their money with half of the effort or a quarter of the effort. How much did you make this month, girl? Oh, I made $13,000. You know, but one of my trucks got into an accident, and I had to pay comp because one of my drivers got hurt. I made $13,000, but comp case, we got to take care of this guy, and I gotta interview several of the drivers because got insurance on the truck, and I got another truck on loan, and I got to interview the drivers, to see. And oh man, how much did you make? Oh, I made $22,000. Excuse me, $22,000. Well, how'd you do that? Oh well, I went to Maldives. You went to Maldives? Yeah. I go at least twice a year. What? Yeah, you don't go on vacation? Yeah, I gotta go in the off season. I gotta go like in March. Yeah, but I go to Maldives once in July and once during Christmas, and I take my kid. And I made $22,000 last month. Well, wow. Well, I posted like 14 twerking videos when I was in Maldives. I was at the stove, twerk. I was on the beach, twerk. $22,000. You made $13,000 and you got to pay comp and get a new truck and interview new drivers. This chick is on vacation, shaking her behind with a snatched waist, and made double your amount of money, and she was on vacation, had the nerve to be in Maldives for 2 weeks. And by the way, the vacation paid for itself because she's a full-time Instagram / YouTube / Facebook model or whatever. And that's all of that is a tax write-off. All of it. And you up here in Boogaloo, Nebraska in the snow, and your trucks are sliding off the road. So I understand why you would get a little upset, because then you start looking in the mirror, it's like, well, she got a BBL, but mine is official. I work out. And all that's true about my friend. All that's true. But I said, don't. 49 years old, don't even do it. Don't even do it. Time for you to consider that Instagram wasn't even popping like that. And we're talking about 15 years ago. Don't compare your life to that. You got 2 kids, one going to college. Your business is in the black, which is great. The family van is paid off. The luxury vehicle, the notes are under control. You're about 5 months ahead on your mortgage. Why are you looking at Instagram getting annoyed? See? Count your blessings, not everybody else's. Don't be that person, y'all. I'm telling you. It's not worth it. She had to snap out of it. She was like, what am I doing? What am I thinking? I said, exactly. I showed her 2 more Instagram pages where the chicks had their body parts out, but when you scroll down, you saw a kid in there. Remember I showed you the short video with the chick, the woman with her daughter? And I went to her, it's short, matter of fact. See if I can find it real quick for y'all. Here it is. Here it is. Here you go. Y'all remember this? Look at this. Now here's the difference, y'all. I went to that woman's Instagram. First of all, let me bring it back for you for a second. Let me bring it back. What you're looking at is a fitted outfit that it's the picture of a woman in a bikini. Okay? That's what you're looking at. And this is what she's teaching that maybe 6 or 7-year-old. All the lessons you're teaching your kids productive. What is she teaching that little girl? And where's her father? And is her father okay with that? Now here's the difference. This is a young black boy, and his father is the coach of a basketball team. Look at the difference.
The father was coaching a basketball team, and the son was imitating what he saw his father doing. The mother, in that fitted dress, was showing her daughter to do what exactly? 5 years from now, which child will be more productive based off of what they've learned from their parents? Let me know.
And by the way, on that woman's Instagram, you scroll down and you see that baby girl in there in a few pictures. Exactly, Kane. I remember when we had family get-togethers, the men would be in one room or out on the porch drinking their beers or whatever, and smoking and farting and laughing. And in my family, talking about boxing and stuff. And I'd just be sitting there soaking it in. This is what men do. We talking about sports. They talked about a little bit of politics that I didn't care for. I didn't understand. They talked about the economy. They talk about what it is to be black and working these jobs. The women were either in the back talking about soap operas, actors, cooking, and braiding each other's hairs. Remember they would groom each other's hairs? Remember that? All my aunts and my moms. And where would my sister and my female cousins be? Trying to get back there to learn how to do that. They didn't want to be around these stinky men. We've completely lost our way. Exactly, J-Man. That youngster was moving like his dad. And that little girl was trying to move like her mom. And I went to that mom's Instagram account, and she's very shapely, but I don't see her cooking, cleaning, talking about owning a business. She's on there with her butt out. So what is that little girl learning? When that little girl meets that little boy is productive. He knows how to be a productive man, how to be a leader, because he's learning from his father how to lead a team. What is she bringing to the table? Good looks and just smiling. And she's probably twerking at that age. This is disgusting. So I had to show my homegirl. I said, look, this is Instagram. Look at this. This is not quality stuff. Don't worry about it. That chick's probably making, a couple of grand. For what? And here's the key thing. For a long time, sexual harassment and don't objectify me because of my body and all of that stuff. I remember all of those things, those PSAs in the 80s. Don't objectify women, and this is sexual harassment. And I'm more than just my body. We went from that to this, twerking. This is where we at. What happened, bro? Got women, boss chicks that own conventional business, and I'm big up to your boss chicks. But got them second thinking, are they doing the right thing? Because you can twerk and make the money in half the time. Come on, man. Don't sell yourself short. Don't sell out. Leave the twerkers where they are, because in about a decade, gravity takes over. The boob's gonna fall to the ground. BBLs, listen, you have a BBL looks nice when you're 20, but what happens when you're 40, 50, 60? Man, you already know what time it is, man. I ain't gonna talk y'all to death. Salute to everybody in the Venmo, the Zelda, Cash App, the Super Chat, man. Great show. I'll be back talking boxing in the AM. And boss chicks, stand on it. Stand on your business. If that's what you choose to be, then be it. But don't look at these women showing their behinds to the world that appear to make a lot of money, and don't let them have you second think what you've built and what you've created. If you're a boss chick, stand on it. I'm not talking about your sacrifices. I'm not talking about, what you think you can get as far as relationships. That's not what the show is about. I'm saying if you're a boss chick and you own it, stand on it. Don't look at these twerkers and ask why you're not popping financially like they are. Because number one, it's more than likely fake. And number two, you're better than that. And salute to y'all, and I'll see y'all in the AM, and we'll be back here Wednesday. Take it gently.